KTA Mobile, KTA Mobile. Technology worth sharing.
It's the future.
Mwana Kwaba, Kofi TV, Friday night, Midzino on say the ever sweet, sexy, tasty, delicious. Abba, Masoya, know what the guy na come, and the guy na come, na ma paba, you may who the cotton chewing some, minimaka, minimuchre, minim no what the ye in your. Yats no fool. Jumeti, when I was saying us in Ethiopian Airlines, they be a mechanism, or your airlines are papa, sepe airliner, as boko, as a sanaba, or baby biaran to for when you watch Ethiopian Airlines for KTA mobile phones, a fra no muda hormone on pepe, in your mobile phone, what to bring me in a pede fra, my dear, no but snodden, a fra, not at a wire some, but more than I know Sanka KTA mobile. Plan 2 contraceptive. Eri du eri dugumi nyinsan baba bomodina edi we yala momon sanka plan 2 contraceptive no on clear bebia pepepe hom de Mama G Empire uhu awenyi mededo idin no odze no honam oye the mama the G ekwa chede mehie mbesiafo nhona wo menstrual problem ina wayadi yo no ususu mihwehwe no fa hinkesi hin ni nyinala ekwa Mama G Empire obobo mozina ne kwa mwedru mbenyimfu na wo kwate waye do toothpick ma osho no gina ho mo ma within 30 seconds ni we sinitrazin ni nyinara ekwa Mama G ho mo ma obo sort out ma so gina de ya no ogina no sida ni tuma akade nwe yebula matali inyo Mama G Empire baby I will be a friend now or sort out pepe. And then I have two very interesting guests in the studio. Shade in that incomodino obo kweye yankasa. Now in the year share the conflict between love and sex. And one hour warm my discussion see. Bad girl Nafisa.
Nafi X. That's the name.
Nafi X.
Yes, dear.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much.
When you matodo. When you matodo.
That's it.
Why you so cool? Naha. Wakukum. Wakukuma fiao. And a counselor. Counselor Lutrot.
Yes.
Akwaba. Na counselor Akwaba na Tomsa Pia Jimmy.
Ojananje.
And I do mental into my one side, Moana do
Kakram.
Into Moana do Kakram. Bibia Boko. The Yamia say. A call a Rafi ne one weekend. Counselor Yantawanka.
You're calling 1 week.
Okay. Pochomeda Sedaba. Congratulations, so.
Any day.
So what's where you're out? Now, Counselor, we long where? We now want more counsel congratulations say so true woman. Aba something. Counselor. Counselor.
Yes.
Counselor.
Yes.
Menyo Beshasi. Over the years, there have been conflict between love and sex. Most of the time, besiebi wo hormonoma na adwene ye ne de se benyini menyana da ono no be ma wapem. Love and sex abansunsun no wo two no more.
All right, thank you very much. I think, sir, the Edikaino, if you want to do the correlation between love and sex, the first thing you have to understand is what is sex and what is love. They are two separate entities.
Okay.
And each of them on different grounds and on different levels. Your case sex now can I think say and yet to use it for gender. But you're talking about sex in quotes for intercourse.
For
is that what you're
intercourse,
talking
sexual
about?
intercourse.
Okay. Enti say osha sex now osha lover. They are two different things. And the fact is that you can't say, sir, where there is love, there is sex. No. Neither can you say where there is sex, there is love. No.
Okay.
So there are two different things. But say there's a conflict between the two of them. A conflict here where we have a misunderstanding, misusage, or misrepresentation for nyama mienu ya ye kan ho asem yi. Enti your baby a ye hia sex. Your baby a ye hia love. Na say ye the love ni sex e ko share fa ko hona entokwa ne ba. Enti say na bisa no bi adwene se one me da na che say opeme. It's not right. Sana be adwene no.
Nti so bi nyi oda nipa ne mpew.
Because ye nyina oba ene be ma adwen e ba ne ndem a enye pe.
Okay.
The mind of a woman for sexual intercourse is different from the mind of a man.
What is the
Because
difference?
oba women were created for sex. They are sex materials.
How?
That's the purpose of your life on earth.
Oh, how?
That's what is your purpose on earth? For sex.
Nti am epede actually besia no
As
ba
you are
wo de
sitting
bo
there,
na anye de benyi ne nda.
there's nothing about you apart from sex. The most valuable thing you have in your life is sex. What again do you have? Then I will. Then.
Nti ada the only thing that a woman is good for or is made for or is
You see, God created man, but made a woman. That's the two things.
So what
God created a man in his image and in his likeness. But he made you. And he made you for a reason, and he made you for a purpose. And the purpose is that a man will have his excitement and his gratification. So that's why you are made. So if you understand that you are made for sex, and then you value what you are made for, then you know when to use it, what to use it for, and how to use it.
Nafisa, you are disagreeing.
Yes. I disagree the point that he said women are made for sex.
Mpotoka tree mama.
Okay, me disagree part no say women are made for sex because in this life you on baby one man. They can't even remember the last time on Beba died. Only Obama like having sex. But they are very important and to the society and to everyone around them. So if he says we women are created because of sex, he's wrong to say that. Women are not created for only sex. There are so many important side of women too as well in the society.
What are some of the important things?
Come on, when you go to parliament, I don't know women there. or don't we have any female women in the parliament that also take part in making laws of the country?
Okay.
So is it only sex? Sex cannot. If it's only sex, then it means then she will be at home, not being there. When you go to the hospitals, there are nurses there who take care of sick people. I don't know women. It's not only sex that they can do in this world. So women are not created for only sex. Well, it's true that maybe sex is important, and we women we need to have sex, but that doesn't mean that woman for only sex.
Counselor, since men are careers, na say ekade yenim besiafo no wo him purposely to have sex so chere won so benyefo wo bo honda wan so won bedim besiafo
just to satisfy us.
Machine guns. Well, if you check carefully, the bringing of a woman into the world was because there was a need in the life of man. So you were created to answer a need in the life of a man. That's all.
The only need is that we are the women.
You are, because any other thing at all that a man,
women are self what can then helpmate
to who?
To men.
Yes.
But men are not helpmates to women.
So that doesn't. So no, we being helpmate, there.
But whatever, what at all? I mean, Osha creation year. Bibia bema peso or yebiano. Nyama bebre o hobbit my amano. Except coitus, which is sexual intercourse.
And no, ene be enyi na no bo won so because amimu ntumi ndimo ho wa sulu ntumi ndimo in fact ndem po no say masturbation wo ho ma no nti benyifo satisfy wo ho be say satisfy wo
David say masturbation in say adwemu yare obi o masturbate bia o adwemu yare. Anybody who masturbates has a mental deficiency. It's a mental disorder. Obi o masturbate bia anya normal.
Counselor masturbate
there is no normal person who masturbate. I'm not sick. I'm a normal human being.
So yeah.
I don't even know how to do it. I don't know how to attempt to start it. Anybody, not just a man, a male and female who masturbate has a mental disorder. That is why Bema be a masturbate biano. Bema be a masturbate abc and onya premature ejaculation. Nyame.
Nafisa.
Yes, dear.
I like to ask personal questions.
Oh, go on.
I masturbated that.
My masturbated pa. That was 3 days ago. Coming masturbate here.
So why do you do
my dream Juma perfect because I didn't want to cheat on my partner. That's why I masturbated.
Cancel on what the moon.
She's not normal. She's sick.
I'm but not sure that she's not normal.
I mean, listen to what she's telling you. No, listen to what she said.
No, no,
she's normal. She didn't say.
No,
listen. Tear your kind.
But you know those in you.
Baby, tear your kind.
Someone can.
Or say, on person be cheating to your masturbate.
Because he traveled, he wasn't around.
Yes, him. Tear your kind.
Yes, him how?
Wawale.
You see.
Nafisa, why?
Me worry.
Tear me you. On Wale, everybody.
I have a boyfriend.
So Wale. And to Wale, we're two and you so bindino.
Yes.
And to register, in your choice. I shall say, I shall in your choice. I shall your choice.
I have feeling.
Then I shall your choice.
I
shall your baby, ye dinner, yen and what dear.
Who told you that? Did you what?
Because
Counselor, for dictionary this year.
Check what prostitution is. It's sex in exchange of gifts, pleasure,
so anybody,
money. Anybody who is having sex in the whole world and is not having any legality or any reason for the sex is practicing prostitution.
But it's not everybody who has sex that means the person is a prostitute.
But once, what do you have sex for? Who is having sex with you?
Then it means you have knowledge of prostitution.
And unfortunately,
you have knowledge of prostitution. Not everyone who has sex, who is not married, means you are a prostitute.
So anybody who is not having legitimacy for having sex and having sex,
it's called prostitute.
Is practicing ashawo.
My dear, 1 minute. He was defining prostitute. You said your definition of prostitute.
It's not my definition. Check it in all the dictionary.
So it means anybody who
sex
is having
in exchange of gifts, pleasure.
But we are not talking of sex in exchange
but we have
so somebody, yes. So sex in exchange That's a word. Check the dictionary.
Native, what is the pleasure that we
Obi afa Uber.
Yes.
Obi afa Uber
I
ma.
rather masturbate and have
Obi afa
pleasure.
Uber ma. Wa besra no. O ko wa fa Uber ma wo ko. E ahya o. Obi aba wa besra no. Wa ma iska de ato aduane adi. Wa di wa wie e ahya o.
Okay.
Obi ahwe bihia we wa ma. Wa di wa ma e ahya o. Enti ahya wo fu nyina me chia. Enti na fist ahya wo tie de okai no. O say I say on pese.
Cancel.
Obe cheating.
Correct. No wait.
I say on pese. Obe cheating.
I said I must.
On pese obe cheating.
On my guy.
The head also say cheating is not part of her life because cheating is reserved for those who are in committed relationship like marriage. So here's Nafisa who is not married and is telling us that she is masturbating to avoid cheating. But in you, masturbating is not sexual intercourse.
But it's what?
It is self-stimulation. To say, who I was say. So, wunam hono. Bema de wo da. Ni deno ewo wun chen. Eni nen chen.
How?
Because one kasano ude wo clit edi agora wenije. One kasa udu unsa sha wo ho a wenije. Ananye sa. Eti wonam no wo nyama ye ma wenije. Bema ho faso ne den. That's one.
Bema ne faso ne say he gives me happiness when sex is not all. It's not all about sex when he's around me. My guy is good in bed. Anytime he has sex with me and enjoys it. But because he wasn't around, he traveled out of the country and I don't want to cheat on him. So I felt that it was right for me to masturbate. Say
like and shahundum work and then obrofu.
no.
And to man control your feelings kakra.
He has been gone for so many days. And I'm a woman, I have
Days?
feelings. Yeah, so many, let's say so many weeks. I'm a woman, I have
And
feelings.
what lockdown what can ho?
Oh, lockdown can wo. So my dear, you need to understand me. I'm a woman, me person me cause of
into quite na masturbate ahin. Because lockdown is roughly 3 months.
He's not still back. Let's say twice. Let's say second, like 2 times since he left. And I think he's okay. That me going to give my pussy to another man to fuck me because I love him. I don't want to cheat on him. So you call that what?
I mean, Nafisa is sick.
Come on. I'm not sick.
She has a mental disorder.
There's nothing wrong with him masturbating, my
If anybody
dear.
watching and you are masturbating, you are sick. The effect of masturbation, regularly you won't see it now. But when you get to a point in your life, when you are not committed and you become a regular wife and a regular husband, you will see the effect of what you have done. So if masturbating is what you think is helping you to continue your silly act and is the best thing, I want to encourage you that rather master to either abstain, delay gratification than what you are doing, because nobody has masturbated in this world and have gone without its side effect. Nobody. Nobody clinically obi ani wodi ne wadi agro abesi ene no ne hu sisi ne ho so enti se odwen se nyankopon ne gimiemu obo ema se omuntumi hwe omunti be ma atwetwe oba atwetwe na se nyame yegimifo so obo se e be ma nso ne mfa hwe oba ho what was here enti be ma nyi obi ani je se me de me ye kristoni ena me de me mpese me ye bone enti me ma be bi anfa ne ho hye me ho enti me de me sorry a me a me de me nsa twetwe me ho na me ho sane me a eyesa me ne ho beba be ma bi wo se wo daache oba bia ni ho a obeka kire me se be ma de ne da ne ho sane me yie pa o masturbate. No, the end of the sexual activity bia where she gets involved with what she's used to, because your nerves, oba use nerves, so use blood. Remember they use blood. So once your nerves becomes the knobs, now knobs need get used to this actor. Anything oba be to be do oba be da. Or yet they say oba be there say bema brim no the shower say. Yakupon bo bema ne ewo wase. Enti asini once bema ne wura ho no, yawo active nerves ewo ho on the erectile male organ. I say a crashing nema who have it, the roughage to be there. But unfortunately, no, a dena say mawu ebahon where you dena fi inside the vulva. Abe pie o clitoral area. And the clitoral area no any nipa from sem. Cause masturbation is different from foreplay. Foreplay, when we are doing foreplay and I'm licking you, I'm playing with your clit, it's not masturbation because it's my hand. It's a third party.
Okay.
What must I say? And this say mimi de clit di agro. And this say who do clit di agro. But say one kasa one sa. It means so one kasa wo clit. Na to me ma ho sane wa. Then you are not normal. Because it's like one kasa wa so hu na wo ka na wusu. You have a mental problem.
My dear, sorry.
The whole will be a masturbate eye but for. Quote me everywhere.
Okay, as or can be to say side effects. That's the part I really want to say something about it.
Okay.
You see that
Nafisa before ever cause side effects no. Say wo boy na nya woda.
O say there.
Say wo boy no, wo boyfriend so diwa. Na e compare feelings na enya from idinori du no. To one side, I want to say, oh yeah, the masturbating. Na more him to know it.
Seriously, I enjoy my guys dig inside me than the masturbating. But I do the masturbating just for temporal, like to say like the way he's outside like this. And I know how my feelings is. Me will be a person me call Bema for no way me. So I prefer doing the masturbating. And my kind of masturbating, it has no side effects as he's saying.
I would name them.
My own, I just watch porn and play with my clitoris and I'm okay. Once I'm bad with your on man, they put some kind of object, this sex doll kind of things. And the more I would shame, no, the more the more I would show or vagina or channel, the more I can see. That's the kind of side. It will even get to a time say you wouldn't even like a man dick inside your pussy. But let's say if I'm watching porn and play with my clitoris, if my guy is around, you still play with my clitoris. Rubbing your hand around the clitoris has no side effects. My dear, does rubbing your hand around the clitoris has side effects?
Counselor.
Yes.
There are so many ways to masturbate.
Does it have side effects?
Me say,
So
Nafisa has a mental disorder.
I have no mental disorder. There is me.
And
Check
any
me
other
out.
person who masturbates has a mental disorder because Tidiokano. Or no catch said there's no side effect because or shepuno David or shepuno or shepuno
Play with my clitoris.
na pono ni chino or no ede ne clit e
I'll
diagro.
just open my legs and
What is masturbation? It's self-stimulation. So whether somebody is doing a dildo in their private part or you are touching it's touching yourself.
So do you advise
even when you touch your nipple, you are still masturbating. So I don't know what you are trying to justify. She is not married. So she doesn't cheat. She's already prostituting herself. So I don't know why you are calling it. Cheating is reserved. You know, cheating is reserved for the married. So to them can say, what did them can say? So we are shower that now since see a shower na me no. Bema na me ya shower too kwai. Enti a shower dia me shower dia nipa ba kwa shower. Enti me pa shower fufuo bia o ma bra bo mu.
Too big for that name.
Bisa Nafisa say onam ho kra no. Abrantie na se o si we too kwai no. Wi asmo ba abrantie ni pe na edi ni da na. Enti nkrofo edi na eja no. Enti de ye ka se abrantie ni no obi onaso nkrofo edi no ama waja won.
Obi enu wadi me eja meda.
There be nkrofo edi no ama no aja won.
To say I don't understand what he's trying to say.
Obi edi uma wunyi pa na eja.
That means I'm not a virgin. The one I'm with is not the guy who broke my virginity.
Anya virginity ase me che say.
Maybe I'm only trying to let you
obi edi ejai. Eti once obi edi ejai no. Na je say dia wodi wani ato no sukura wo se ono nti na wo se wo ho no. Ono so be di ejai. Me she Nafisa bose pono no a ohwe ne hu odi di agro owo adwimu yade na ehun sunsuanso no obenya etua enti na eto da bia nipa na wale o wale wieye no afide onti de ekoso na se o wale o ena o se na me kra na se mpo da mi hu wale mfaso ena ene me da kra yesi the long term effect of masturbation mame ejuma me ye ne de nkrofo ba ye ka no it is beyond clinical therapy. There are times that there are people that right now we even introduce a mirror to them because of they masturbated. There are people that we have to introduce a movie, a pornographic movie for them because of that. Netie, bema bi ani oba bi da oba no masturbate no. Enche na nya akomayale ewu nkwase ewu. If you say, "One ne da ne homba." Ne homba na nyese wo na wabon. Enye se wo na bema nso. Enye se wo na bema nyeden. But the man ne ho ba no, enye wo. Eti wan hwe ye ne wan dwen a, eye wo se wabon. Enti abrante bi benum eduro oba bi nti. Abrante bi benum nsa oba bi nti. Abrante bi be ye bibia ama ne be ma ye dindin oba bi nti. Na so oba na wo da no so no. Sana ye bo ne ba ye no wa be se no. The next are active. Your friend girl is saying, girl, we your friend is saying, oh, girl no share Brazil, and I say no, I started dressing. If you don't say or no, only need that on hand.
That's not on share Brazil.
That's on so only no phone to share Brazil. But who share Brazil? When you start on share Brazil, so no share there. Who share Brazil? No just say nipples. It's indecent way of dressing.
Open them.
And once say you're dumb. If you are from a proper home, you don't leave the house not properly dressed and say that's how I like it. There's nothing like I like it that way. You see, when people are not well cultured and they are not coming from a home, but they come from zookeeping mentality families, there's a way they come out of their home because they are nipa. Now, mamia brebo so many kuno wa wo no epie. No about bonting. Oh, see, this is what I like. Please don't. Let's not glorify foolishness in the name of modernity.
Seriously.
There is nothing fashionistic about nudity. Fashion is not nude. And just obi na mo no addressing. Na wo sha atade bra no hands kra. Your nipple covers. Your nipple covers are you see ano. Why do they do nipple covers? Because your nipple is not supposed to show. And you don't come and defend say oni nu fonti. Or say one in da. If you do say one in da. Onu de ondwin ho na opese onu aye ntem na ne ho ba odi ne nsa kan ne kleta ne ho aba enti wo be man ada no so no you are just wasting your energy and I make us say ade a waye ene no ohun faso o ohun ehun sunsanso now you won't see the effect. Nafisa is young, she won't see the effect. She will live like this for the rest of her life,
my dear.
A certain man will come and marry her and keep this burden as a wife.
It's like,
and that is where you see the problem. I'm telling you.
If a year between my
that said, if you are sitting in your buy, if it is 0 to this age, no must be 12 now. I
have not masturbated more than 10
times. If you want to learn, put an end to it and think straight.
Masturbating is good when you feel like your partner is not around. And me, I felt like my partner is not around. That's why I masturbated. And I see nothing wrong with it. I see no side effect because the way my kind of masturbating, you can never get it. You can never get a side effect. Just play with your clitoris and watch some good porn. You know, porn that gives doggy style.
But counselors say, Besia, like there as a do there do. So far as Erma pleasure is a clit niriza grown at a point, no clit no lose sensitivity.
How, my dear? You see, that's why I said everyone has his or her own kind of getting pleasure. What you say? My own is just to watch the porn and put my hand around my clitoris. And
let me promise. Let me promise Nafisa that if she doesn't get to a point in her life, she will end up using pornographic movie in marital consent to have a pleasure doing sexual intercourse.
And there's nothing wrong with it if I get there.
So do you see what I'm saying?
I'm trying to say
no, I just wanted to know that if your pleasure is on what you watch and not what is done to you, you have a mental disorder. You don't need a pictorial edifice or any. Nyame boy will say, "Bema so mo." No, you will say no. Bema po de wo da. Enye wo asede se obeka je bema no say so me ha.
Okay.
O so me ha beba. O ko me ha beba. Enye sa because obema ni oba mpem agro no. E say bema no hwehwe baby e so okọ. So it is the exploration of the body that give the excitement in sexual intercourse. But here is the case bema bebre me say bebre mema bebre a me hia wo e wo yare sabe anyum di nkomo no. Embeme bi ene afọ mo yiri no machi. Omo ni oba foforo akoda, omo ni oba foforo akoda ye no. Omo hu se na eduru no mo fa na so mo jai. If you say e ma na omo ni omo da no, enye so omo mbo moden ba emma no enya yare omo nya adwe mu yare enti omo ni omo da no omo nye problem no. You are not the problem. But you are blaming yourself. Nipa na ni da no. Ah, ye wo baby a ono mo nsa or she we or sniffy cocaine. Now I masturbate. Tio, me were cases are girls that were Ghana and we and sniffy cocaine and no monsa concussion. No mash pono, no masturbate. Thank you. And why you waiting now? Or their money waba. And today be a be share na ne bedano. Say one man no monsa, one man shiwi, one man snivia. She won't get there. And if all these things get used to your body, at the end of the day, no, worry akwa Jimmy for now. Oh, be maybe I'll show any more man who born so no damn. Oh, you Jimmy for. What was it? And then the other one for so said no when you for oh boy, the open your mouth, or mouth someone wobble because he wants to have access with you to fool. Right now, you will see the effect. The day the purpose and the reason why you were created for a bema, they tell you bow say, but not na yiri, but yiri bema be na won kwala. Our dear sinner who's a feed obisi men no monsa, obisi men shiwi, obisi men slivi cocaine, obisi men shepono. Hona be who a dear no emphasis, hona conflict no between the love and sex. Na yini tepie, na feel as a bonsam na ye bibi. Abrante no yo sesi am walo. Abrante monsieur walo, onu wo shiwi no wa marry mo ho. Onu wo bonsam mo fa ensa to abakusu a we abubi na me bubi. Enti mo ya ade nyina mo nyina mu da high level. And the margin say your dog. Did obi o homonoma or interpret the margin or I'm a boy don't me pensanum or you me munum we or you me sniff cocaine or permadama and you know like and I make your friend we're missing we interpret that thing to and that's your friend inhibition to reality. Inhibit your real life. It's your name that is our chimpna or pe we miss me pe we or pensan miss me pensan. Enti da osi oba amaye di ho no na mato wi maton san ne ato ye mienu ye wo high level high baby ne adi ye ho ye wie ye nam sa angosi aga ne ye jai no ne sefa start twempra sefa ho no ono a wi onim hye ensa onim nom enti ensa wo ho kura emma ne ho nsori na so opew bibia apebi obeya ma enti aye no the day no sefa emma won no monsa sefa emma won shiwi omma won sinibi cocaine ti no wadwene se ompew I get what because wadwene se nipa omma wo ye de anye no onopew. Anybody who sees a wrong thing in your life, especially sexually, so abama de oda na ho bon wan kan kire wa ompew. Eti obi a ade ni nkoyi a ono hwe ne se this is what you like. This is how you are. Na enye, but or take advantage of you into a penal. Mommy, men dream say nipa ne pel. Na we show be fufu na nipa ne I exhibit sa nyama na. Men dream say sa nipa ne empel. Anam ti dem china say because obi timi bo obi office. Oh, na say girl bi we su sa so padwuma wonya. He na obi abekọ ne office bia no nipa ne person ne wo dancer. As na o ma de opese onya enti ono wo bre enti after the second year of the life no ye na dwun say after enya nto a oba o ma wo pom bisa ese wo bisa ne be ne ya enti ono aba ho a no ma chance ne ne nda de ope bia no ma okay o start sa afide wa ye sa ma afide wo hia no mpo na obe che na ade na wo che na ade no na wo ne na nda e ne say ade na che no enfi wa koma mu ne so tiase a se uma na adwuma ya uma ni sika na woni na nda na adwene se there be won pe no the other man no enfi wa koma mu sa de ni fi wa koma mu di ankanaka ne beda osue fi it became a habit.
Okay.
Our grow so I had conflict with the sexual life.
Okay.
What was here? But upeso buano upeso jine jumem na afide na adwene se obaji medwum dia oni me underness edwuma no mpeme enti okita certificate wako school okita first degree waye bibia awie or you're qualified to be an employee but she's not able to exhibit her best if you brabo bi a wabo a watoatoa no enti ye kase ade bi a wo ye ne no unwe hu sunsanso na se wo bedu pempensu bi a watena se obi atena se wo wiase wo hwe obi atena se wo wiase mo everybody has a sitting time in your life we ye den wo bedu ba bi atena se we are social media ye whatever ye job ye dientia ye bo basas the purpose why you were created when you are hit with the purpose you sit and when you sit there are most of the things you can never turn the hands of time to reverse it because na sadness ne dada etimidiba me catch crofo say adibia menye bi da don't use any other thing to alterate your sexual life because the money part trase ni trase e mpema gro enti di bibi ko alterate pe wa gene so permit no ne meda enti no ni wujaya uka so mpe obi o there be so the conflict between sex and love is because people have unexpected and unrealistic expectation in their life and they are destroyed and they want us to accept them in their destructive mood. That is why we're having these challenges.
Nafisa, I signaled him so many times that you wanted to say something.
Yes. I am very few. My ear is keeping.
But maybe so as some linking to the fact today, yeah, a relationship,
yeah,
and you are sexually active. And you want that to prove that a penana there, and you know that because you just want satisfaction.
Menene da to tell him that I love him. Menene da to what because I want satisfaction. Both.
Inti say empena enyenenda.
Enda. Why didn't na men pe guy a menene beda? And there are guys are peno, but only ne betimi ada for some reasons, as he said, ashawoni. But my guy, I don't sleep with him because I don't love him. I sleep with him because I love him.
Have you ever slept with somebody you're not in love with?
Yes, I have.
Why? Why?
Okay. Well, I was drunk and the person took advantage of me. I never loved the person. But when I woke up the next day, I felt like, wow, someone actually has sex with me.
Into a second round.
No, I didn't go for second round because I didn't like him.
So that was the only time.
That wasn't the only time. That wasn't the only time. And another thing was actually I had sex with someone. I didn't love him, but for my own reason, like it's for my own reason. I don't want to talk about it.
Okay. Nah, I like the way most my counselor is in. Nafisa, as Besia,
can train maintain a year like
and Tiffany. As
a lady
send your way or buy.
Okay.
Na what be maybe when it general. You've given all the signals, okay, but still no, he's not coming forward. Have you been in such a situation? You thought today, okay, let me have sex with him. When I have sex with him, he will love me. All your life.
Yes, I think something. When I was in senior high, when I was in senior high, there was this guy I actually liked so much, but also no on Peme.
Okay.
But I don't know his reasons. So I was like, okay, let me have sex with him. Maybe he will like me. So I had sex with him and we started dating when I was in senior high. But I don't know, so it was actually not something serious like that. Yeah.
And after having sex with him, you started dating?
Yeah, we started dating when we were in school. Obedome. Hey, China, they didn't know on me. Obedome, pa. So we're dating. Now, counselor will be saying, someone give me cheddar. Me say.
No, not you.
It's
a general thing. Baby question.
Okay.
Today, mono keno. Besiano, benyin mpe besiano. But besiana ya waya hoshisha me benyin nedin. benyin ni di wie no etwa na ye ne daw nti wa aka ho ono no onye lava
Bema be ani asase so waka say twa ne deda.
na etwa ye dawa
There is no man.
etwa ye dawa
There's no man, including myself, that will ever say I'm stuck to you because a chana am dead. There is no man. Bema be ani. But this is what happens. No, this is what happens. There are times that when a vagina is available to you, you associate availability to its tastefulness.
Counselor ebotu me di
Why dwene say wa oni me adam asese a metwa ne denti ontumi ngya me. No. 90% is that your vagina is available for him. That is why he comes.
nti nye da oye ne daw nti no obedi
Because you see, this is the thing. One of the most disgraceful organ in the anatomy of a man, that nyame boy, you know, organ because it was disgraceful for me where I sit and is the male organ.
how
The male organ is the most disgraceful organ in the anatomy of any human being.
it's true
Because later me kasa say adia oba ebe hia ansana o esno oba wa adwimu yare oba wo mental disorder they are different thing, but oba oyo oba sima osisi ne ho so no de ebe ma ne ho asane ne ho aba no eye ehia nyama bebre eti ne kasa me see oba ye electric stove bema gas stove eti oba hia environment, oba here some level of freshness, oba here some particular features, and sana ne ho beba, ana ne ho be sorry ne mpo, am we produce to estrogen ne ho afama o do ho ahye ne ho. What do say? Sana nyame bo won.
okay
Oyibi fie mu ne de bo won. Se na be a ye enti na oba ntumi ndo, oba bi ntumi ndo bema. Eye bema pe ne betuma do oba. Oba bi ando bema da. Dia mu ye ni nyina ye mboguo mo adwene se mo dom bema
let me see so do no boy
Yeah, it's
Why?
about my boyfriend.
we are
no Kofi before
no we are you ya yenko yanim tie
Hey.
dia make us say tie odi me lande abeti ase eti dey tell me say bema na ye the most disgraceful organ produced in the anatomy of a man say bema na ye cry male organ no be bia ne be hye bia it can become exciting.
okay
You can hold a man's penis right now, play with it, it will ejaculate.
it will ejaculate
Put a man's penis right now in between your legs, he will ejaculate.
in between your
Even
breasts.
just be naked in front of a man, not because of anything, he will ejaculate. You understand? So the penis is one of the most disgraceful organs I have ever seen. That has no respect of where they are, where they find themselves. As compared to a bar, they need environment to be sacred. They need to be sure. Who's your baby? Na baby amu wano enfano ho. One. Or baby oni ni she baby onye cautious of the environment. Ube bam ne kra onye cautious. Is the door lock? I feel there's somebody coming. Or baby no sani edition because women are not logical thinkers. They are rational thinkers. Eti onsnob eti na mekase me kase dibia mekase ade ba ko me dibia me fan di agro ne se oba e obi a me bu no pa enti me hu so oba bi emfa sa obuo na me de ma oba ho no emma ne ho e me ya because in the first place no met me yi me ho has here
counselor yi
so man say met me yi me ho I can remove
I am falling Janet.
me catchy met me yi me ho
You need and share.
I can take my shirt off.
Take it off.
Because when I take my shirt off, I don't lose anything. But when it comes to a woman who is well cultured and believes in herself that she's created as a female with all the values I hear no, a bit difficult amount says, "Send me me shirt no." I will bedroom. Who was you there, sir? Just saw them, Mrs.
na
Here.
fisa kokuna ebu yi
Mrs. Nafisa yare.
Hey. Yare bang.
Nafisa is not normal.
Yare bang.
So anytime you use them, for example.
listen na fisa ti we onyare na
you
fisa
see,
we mfa na oyoyo
There are
Yeah,
people.
yo.
She has a mental disorder, but you know.
I'm a mental disorder.
What kind of mental
you see,
disorder?
let me come to say,
My dear,
it na make
this
sense.
dress that
necessarily for do.
No, but
Anyway.
obi ani obi oni dressing bia no. Won ko share underwear enye ne outwear da. Underwears are underwears. A brassiere is an underwear. It is not an
Excuse
outwear.
me to say, don't
So
let me
anytime
say
you
you've
dress,
not travel out of
anytime
the
you,
country
so you are out of the
My
country.
dear,
No, so you are out of the country.
I'm not out of the country.
People, you see, you are out of the country.
Dressing is now fashion.
No, you see, nudity is not fashion.
No, this is not about nudity. Dressing is not
Anybody
fashion.
who dresses
My
and then
dear,
your underwear
I love
is
to look
showing,
good.
it's not decent. You have a mental
My
disorder.
underwear is not showing. It's
What
my
does it?
boots. And that's the style of the dress.
I mean,
Well, doesn't it look nice?
Anyhow you wear a dress, there's a level of your cleavage that must show out of the dress. Decency. So if you are bold enough to put your breast out, pair. Only bodem ni epe. Etimi to agomodi enu so. So say they make me yi me ho wabonten easily because me a bema. Now oba to me the same with me. We degraded that quality of femininity. Enti bema ene woda. Now adwe ne say odo enti no woda. Think twice. The time say bema bi ani ho a oba bi ya ase amana ka de say. The reason is because one, bema ene woda no. Bema bi ani ho bet maka say my ade. Me ne woda ene. I can never go and tell anybody say my ade.
How?
Because se bema be ya ade wo mpem a. Your ba na be catch us say why ade.
Okay, nti besiem no wotum wa kwade counselor ya ade pa.
Enti obetimi adada wo say why ade. Obetimi adada wo so say wo nim hwe. Adentia because they are the receivers. Women were created to receive. We don't receive.
Okay.
That is why mourning is not associated with men.
But counselor be you for be mono.
No, that is why mourning is not associated with men.
Okay.
I'm not saying they don't mourn.
Most of them don't.
Because they are not receivers. Because you can hold my penis and I will get to where I want to get to, which is not masturbation. Because the tissue of the male organ, look, the woman has what we call 8,000. We have the
8,000
nerves,
nerve endings.
8,000 nerve endings on your clit. They all end on your clit. 8,000. On the cap of my penis, I have 16,000 nerves.
Hey.
Wow.
Yes, that's a male organ. The cap of the penis has 16,000 nerves ending. And you just have 8,000 nerve ending.
8 or what did he say?
8,000.
So times 2 of yours is what I carry
what
on my
you
penis. Even with that, I can't say I've performed well because if my penis is in your vagina, that doesn't make me exciting. So if you associate the act of sex to love, no. That is why no woman can love a man. Love is the business of a man.
I
So
love my
I
boyfriend.
can love you.
But I love my
So
boyfriend.
I mean, how many people have you loved?
I love my boyfriend.
You love a lot of people. Where are all of them?
Someone.
Yes,
Where are all of them?
I love someone.
I love someone.
No, the people you have loved. Where are all of them? These are not the first people you have loved.
I didn't say I love some people.
No, there are people
I
you
said
have-
I love someone.
No, you have loved people before. Are they
The
there?
person might not be in
No,
my
there are
life.
people you have
the
loved.
person might not even
No.
be
I
alive.
love
No, what we
my
are saying is
boyfriend.
But
that
I love somebody.
no, this
I
is
love
not the
my
first person you are
boyfriend.
saying you are loving. No woman,
it's
including
not
my wife,
called
can love any man on earth. What you are doing
Hey.
is not called love.
Is what?
You are responding to their care, their security, and their supply.
I don't agree to that.
That's what I'm saying. That in the first place, now you say, "Oh yeah, dear man, what can I give you back in replacement?"
So your wife don't love you.
My wife can never love me.
Oh, so you're saying it that your wife don't love you.
My wife can never.
Audience,
Cancer.
please hear this. So no, wait, let's repeat it again. No editing.
Do you understand me?
So your wife cannot love you.
My wife can never love me.
Okay, me, I love my boyfriend.
And these things are statement of brainwashing because like I love my boyfriend, I love my boyfriend, I love my boyfriend, I love my boyfriend. No woman can love a man. The reason is that
I do.
anytime a woman is submissive to the orders of a man, she begins to enjoy the security protection. And they deduce that to think that is love. So a man sees your response.
What is love? What is the love?
Thank you. The love is what a man shows to you. It's with a condition. So watch it here. When it comes to love, in the dispensation of our study till now, love has gone through a study of 122 years. And it is said that we have 4 dispensations. We have the first one called the filial love. is love between friends, two friends.
Okay.
It's filial. Ejuma ye.
Okay.
Ya do ya ho ejuma. Ya love.
Okay.
Ya obaako a your friend agape, it means agapao. Eye nyankopon mu do. Nyankopon do wiase enti osman ne do bakro. So that's agape love. It's unconditional love. Sena na fista tie bia ne dem kra no. Nyamesum nti ese me do no. That's agape love. Enti me do no. Nyamesum nti na me do no. Se nyame abo ade bia ba asase so. Ama na bedane edam ba me do no sa agape love. Your back so your friend is storage. Storage ni ye odo a efi mame any a bantam. What I say? The storage is love between a mother and a child. Not a stepmother, not a foster mother, but a biological. Any woman who carries a child grows with a storage.
Okay.
Sadono ewo ena any a bantam. Enti no be to me sorry ka say me kunu ma me mpem asem opani bana sem me because the storage is what is keeping them.
Okay.
The last one I'm going to talk about is called the eros. The eros love.
Eros.
Yes.
Okay.
The eros love.
Most more doubt
The eros love no eye odo a involving romantic expression. That is why Valentine is an eros love.
Oh.
It involves sexual intercourse.
Brazier?
The Valentine brazier no.
Is my
This is
Valentine
nudity.
brazier?
What say? Idea involving sexual intercourse, sexual expressions. Eti beme bia wo mba miensa wona brabom. Wo maame owo emma oba. Se wo papa ne ma wo a wo oba onua ba ka ho. Enti onua ba no ka wo no so yo oba. Beme bia wo mba miensa de di kan wo maame owo ba asase so. Oya ade amawa oya no because of storage. Se me bani kwa aduane na ben. Mi ngugu suma wa na bedi wo maame de no no. Unua ba oka ho ono nso e wo filial love a ye nuanom do ono nso nua aduane ma bra kwaku aduane na si ha ba to mi fa ode ne mbre wa na that's unua ba omumienu nyina wuntua hwe na wudi and omumienu nso no you can never have anything like eros for the two of them. You can have agape for them, the filial can live within the two of you, your mother can give you the storage. But the eros na ye kana a romantic love no you can only get from a woman who you are in love with.
Okay.
That is why we marry. So the love we used to marry is not agape. So it doesn't cover the multitude of wrongs. It is exposing, because if you love people, when you love people, you care about them. When they smell, you talk to them. When they don't behave well, you talk to them. When they don't dress well, you talk to them. So the eros love doesn't cover the multitude of wrong.
So say what kind of nafi say yadi? No nye. Na say eba na say etian ekada the way yonya. Does it mean that them
so now I'm using agape. I'm using agape to correct it. The Christian love. Nyankopon dono. Whilst we were yet sinners, he died. For he who loves, he loves, he chastises. Scripture. Dear odd dono or anything, chastise otetino otian. And then no na yede be catch na fisa say sina what dress no enye. Sina you to go on enye. O just say etia so don no wan ko dwen ho a baby do be da gas odom nti. I mean there be one ka say wo hwe de. One ka.
My dear. If he's saying that a man has 3 women in his life, so what of your children? If you have a child and it's a girl, that woman is what?
It's not a woman in your life.
Who told you? It's a woman in your life.
No.
Your child is a woman in your life.
No.
No, you can't say your child is not a
No.
woman in your life.
A man grows. A man grows with
wife,
3 women in your life.
Your sister, then your child is also a woman in your life because
No.
it's also a woman. She
No.
grew up and married someone. Is she not a woman?
No.
You
so
can correct her.
In my life.
No.
Come on. A woman
Every
can never have 3 women
man
in his life.
has 3 women in his life. Your mother, your sister, and the woman you go to get married
So
to.
the love you have
And
for
the
your child
things
is
they do for you, what your wife will do for you, these 2 cannot do for you. That is why the most special woman that comes into your life, obama wako bonsam jem, ana wako sura himemu, eya wo yire, dia all yire. Onu wekme onu ma waduane dia, utia ansa. O mami ma waduane a untia. Unya ba ma aduane wuntua. Ba oyire no wantua wundi.
Na fisa say oba so ye aduane ama wa.
Masika na ba de ye aduane no.
So o ma me so wan sika. Enye wo na obehwe no.
Lebe o ma me
Aduane ba no ye.
o ma me no o papa sika. O ma me no e yo papa sadie se o ma ni sika. Any man on earth who refuse to love the wife and love the child is not
because who are women. Are we not all children of fathers? Are we not all children of fathers? So what is our fathers don't have love for us?
Love for
there should be a name for children and father love, right? Like a daughter and father love. Since there's a name for mother and daughter. And
you see, there's no connection between a father and his children.
What? There's no connection.
Every father's connection.
Your sperm.
You have
your sperm.
No.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, please.
What's a Father's Day, and we are the 100 years in
correct.
Father's Day.
If there's no
June 19th, it's 100 years when we started Father's Day. So
no, there's no connection. Mommy and celebrate one name.
Yeah,
okay, so let me tell you why we need to celebrate fathers. The say have connection with my wife. Any man who is a husband and a father lives long properly, because your children will begin to respect you, your children will honor you, your children will give you reference because of their mother. So the connection of a man or a father to the children is through the mother. So my focus is my wife. And as long as I treat my wife well, she will constantly let the children know that the best man on earth is their father. He will tell my daughter that my daughter should grow and have a husband like the father. He will tell my son they should grow and work hard like their father, because I'm treating their mother well. And my children will leave me and will leave behind me and who?
Of course, your wife.
So when you connect to your children, the day they leave, you can't have any connection with your wife.
But about you want to be in a connection.
So when you connect your mother to them, you don't have any connection.
Anytime you have your children connecting direct to your children, your wife becomes isolated.
Were you not connected to your mother?
My mother? That is the protocol, yes.
So don't you still feel connected to your wife?
I feel connected to my mother.
I don't agree with you.
I feel connected to my mother as a child. I connected to my mother, and through my mother, I connect to my father. You see, the indiscipline in our world, where we have too much zookeeping mentality instead of parenting, is because fathers are having direct contact with their children.
So fathers are not supposed to have
your contact is through your wife. Are you aware that in my house? No, she will not agree.
Because I'm saying that
anytime you see a bad girl out there,
this one is not about being
it's because
a bad girl.
Nafisa a bad girl.
Nafisa. What's the title?
Well, even if I'm a bad girl, so this
she's
one is
called bad girl Nafisa.
My name is Nafi X.
When did you change the bad girl? No, we still hold on to the bad girl Nafisa.
It's still my name. I don't mind. But my
name
is Nafi X.
Wasakra.
Akoinfa.
Wasakra.
Is it from fan pan to fire or from fire to fan pan?
I only changed my name.
From bad girl to
Nafi.
Oh, she's still bad girl Nafisa.
Well, bad girl, no problem. It's still my name. I accept it. Well, it suits me though. AKA Pussy Controller. As I was about to say, my dear,
Pussy Controller, no,
AKA Pussy Controller, AKA Pussy Puff Puff, Pussy Champagne.
What you know to the champagne? Nafisa, what you know to the champagne?
A Pussy Champagne.
What to tooth?
Po. What to cut na po champagne? Okay. Now we're in vacancy. What were we? My dear, where were we?
He was talking about he connecting to Nemane.
I'll say it's not good for children to connect to their fathers. Father. How can he say that? You are a father with children looking on TV saying that it's not good for fathers to connect to their children. It's not good. Every father needs. Is it time?
Go on.
Every father needs to connect with his child. Whether being a female or a distant, the child needs to have father love. You understand? The child needs to have father love. Daddy, play with his father. If possible, go to bedtime with his father. So you can't say that it is not good for fathers to have contact with their children is only you have to go to contact with his wife.
Counselor, mami bi say them questioning. Ye won besiafo bi wo ho mo no ma. One appreciate wonu kunida. Se benyi ni twenity spread to dumpa a we be se de denti na ntwa wona na won sanka ho. Nti besi ote da mo no a nu kunbo forsa de meyi dem roba ya meyi na nyu oboso. Na at the end of the day ni still besi na nyu onso no. Se besi na nka asam papa wo benyi no ho ankyere mo frama no kyere mo frama they won't have a connection with one papa na.
Consider me. And they grow like that. Sure. All the bad marriages that we're having is as a result of bad parenting. You see, nobody can determine where you should be born. It's a lie. Your mother can determine the type of penis they should go for, and out of that, you have a better place to live. Because a woman bema won't me show a show in Sandia. Nasan Kalana, home for so as I see so bad. Udu opebia airport now call sa udu Mohaka SGSSB ATTC hono enkwala na egu hono a omo sresra de no e o ma me fault ana e o papa fault
Amakare bia abrabo no nkoye
e jimi esasema muken obi asori anyame na emaba e abrabo na yesi nyinsenye mframa mu yare
enye obi dansana
wonyem nso a nyankopon bo omo no ode ade a bema bennoa amane ahya wa yase anyin a ye frɛ no enkosua na bema ho nsuo bennoa no ode agumu nyina mo yase 400 and above eggs wan hia bema nsuo hie bi a bema ne mu nsuo na a bennoa na wobebu nsa na mogya na besia ko na oba bia eda ba ko pɛ na ade fa yefun Bosumi nyina mu no, you can get pregnant once. Nobody gets pregnant twice.
Nobody.
Once. Within 30 days or 28 days of your time, you know, when I want the gate of procreation. Say my we my booming say we. Ovulation day no meaning say the 10th day of my ovulation. Meaning say the sperm stays 3 days 72 hours. So within my 3 minus 3 plus 3, I will not have unprotected sex. With this man I'm having sex with, that I am not ready to carry his baby. Because we are what we call unwanted pregnancy. We are what we call unplanned pregnancy. They are not the same thing.
Unplanned me pay, but no mean my
unplanned pregnancy in each say once and she
him no mean your margin day.
I said pregnancy must be planned. So there are 3 types of children in the world: unwanted children, unplanned pregnancy, and planned children.
Counselor, any part of the world did it. Nine down no kun wait one at the end of the month.
And you no credit that.
You a woman is not catching the minute.
And you no credit time in poor yen do some internet abano. Transna dream who age and unya na di wechi age ni say mo age difference then
2 years 3 years.
E do papa ye jini for say 2 years 3 years. Obi aba wo obi an ko school da. O papa wan ko school. O papa wan hwe TV. O papa wan nya flat screen. Wan fa nensa NBA phone or titi muntem 2 years interval. Family planning is not a drag. It's common sense and management of home. In modernization mona mu Jimmy and I want by heart. What are you talking about? They want go school or not to meet the team with them 2 years interval. So to me making sure say my man work first year no I could only in 2 years and so now all the biome. It means that you can plan. So you can't have a unwanted pregnancy and tell me I don't know what happened. Pregnancy is not a born disease. It is a one na mendano and opema sempa and I think he loves me. And if you love a man, you have a child for the man. You are a fool. Can the man be responsible for you? Because it is about, if you see a man who is, if you see Mark and that's a form they are boys. In their boys' nature.
Anyone you say I want to more.
No, only a boys. And a boy must grow to become a male. When he becomes a male, he should be a husband. When he becomes a husband, then he's made a father. Look at the process. He is a man, then becomes a husband, and after a husband, he becomes a father. But unfortunately, fathers. Me and couple no more than husbands. After the husband, and after beside the sika, and the akoto aduania, na after oye man. Yet you are dying cat, not better than a man. So we have reversed it. It's not make us say if you be ye and prophobia your papa, dear hiane say or bear man a wale wouldn't know a saw dog. Nedo na here na ukru dog. No, ya was said ye in amount or ye do here yamana or hima asempana beka actually in bano. And to be some say, Obia ye bibia mano, now so one can be pa and tranquilana, sa or bano, on now what they no check. Ene tie oba bia wadi nkwala bia ntro o man ntro so papa anya papa kwadwinse ni se no enkrofo bia nyi amasese o mkopom papa mcho so papa ma me di won ntro nyame na hwe ye nyina adwuma ye di ni so enti be ma no ti yie now you don't know how to appreciate her usually no it depends on even fear ufi and am kasa obema bia no anybody going through bad man hwe akura ye wo yete ha e shen si watu wakotena ne boy na man insesi form or you penniless enye shame fault ebusuan boni odom nti yete ha your friend the nansenya ya
a shan musician na sem na
why be na why na shame you queen mother shame
enyim na ebusuan
na se webusuan fu ani bia ye ma be ma swao ekotra ne fi onye onwa de na
ere manager
no
manager
or your sex manager and artist manager
I'm managing
no if a show can one thing or see he never came into his life as an artist manager but came into his life for relationship. That's what she said. So we're using her own words. I'm not constructing the words. What was it? It is a fear now fimunu omo hu say akosa jipo mi si bia bebo na baso akosa jipo can say there should not be anybody who is into music that will use a husband's name as a brand. Man tia say eti do mabusua mi na busua ni bu no mu ye a ye tete wo yie ba obedane ayire na me say oba bia dane ayire a wani mba fomo wani mi ye wo so hey dia na fisa kura mu ye a o shepi to kura kan so fan gina bonten ne to da bonten fa no ye de kama sisu na ni say wiase gina ye ne dia no emre ne be so man na fisa atrase awale awo amonu ahwe na chi a obesu egu ni yem ani so
oh Patrick say I don't know ladies who are doing more than what I'm doing.
What are you doing?
And they are married with kids and they live happily.
No. What are you doing?
No, like what you just said, send me to me peel to.
And I say that's how we announce.
Okay, me
and I say you want go for my wali say.
Yes.
Or baby I will say wali or ye no onikunu.
How?
Onikunu.
Okay.
Yes, because
so
if you have authority, if you have authority and you are under authority and the care of your husband,
my dear,
there are things you can't portray out.
So to them, doesn't know what he say. You know why? There are men in Ghana. Their wife smokes and drink indoors. They don't bring it out. So that's why the father obi ba the Pia Bonte. That's why the father no ye devil sent. What did I mean, Patrick?
What I'm
trying to say is that
my wife smokes, my wife drinks. She does it what?
Indoors, because
who sees it?
You and your children and your house.
Do you see it?
No. Because she doesn't sing. I sing.
No,
so
out. You're not serious. Are you the only singer in the world?
I want you to understand something.
No, are you the only singer in the world?
I want you to understand something. The way you
so I'm marrying Nafisa today.
It's wrong.
So I'm marrying Nafisa today.
It's not pleasure.
I'll still allow her to do what she's doing with her nakedness.
Which nakedness? Which nakedness are you talking about?
No, what you do. I marry you today. I should still see you showing your buttocks. I should still see you showing your brazier, showing your vagina in public because that is your brand. Is that what you're telling me?
Well, which vagina did you see on the screen that I've shown? Which vagina?
What you shown is what?
Is what? So that's what we call vagina.
But you don't have it.
No, wait. I have vagina, but I've never shown my vagina.
Then you didn't know that people brought it out. When we finish, I'll show you a video.
Hurry up. No, not even say when we finish. Show it now.
No, we are on TV here.
It's there.
Oh, you see?
I've never shown my vagina.
It's a lie.
Dear. The videos that I do, I've never shown my vagina. Even my nipple self, I've never shown my nipple anywhere.
It's a lie.
Around my booth, something like this. Cool. It's good to go.
So I marry a woman like this, and she won't do this again in her life. Does it mean I don't love her? Does it mean I've collapsed her career? Does it mean I'm taking her out of things? So you are in the beach now. So we are in the beach, and I'm not properly dressed.
When you go to beach, when you go to clubs.
No, so we are in the club now. I'm not properly dressed.
Let's say as a man, eba fa na enyin le twempena nde not most more dress anyi se empa denti na ekoi ebe
me ne be here there o se me fa nse there
se na enyin le twempena na nka awo
there be tobo o se me ne be here there
ya be twempena
se awo ya ebe mo we je
me ne be here there
twempena
enti wa hwedwa
no da
wa hwedwa e na ma be tobi ma to awie o hwedwa ma wan ashawo de wo ya afre de frɛ
Counselor, please.
why na afre wa ashawo or no wa call them
that as an insult.
no but if you take it as an insult I'm very happy you feel insulted
I take that as
I will
never
not
a prostitute and I can never
I
be
will
a
not
prostitute.
retract it say wa hwedwa na
Who is a prostitute?
me wa hwedwa na mbeto a me to wie a
Counselor,
yen tom
I'm
bio
asking a question. Who is a prostitute?
dia me kan say wa hwedwa
I'm asking a question. Who is a prostitute?
ananti ase wa hwedwa na mbeto
A
a dia na
prostitute is someone
Me
who
too,
has
yeah.
sex more than 2 men, right?
What's it?
Well, I'm a prostitute. Your wife also is a prostitute.
Or say
So you
a
never
prostitute
married
is
your
what?
wife a virgin.
No, you see a prostitute is what?
Yes, if you think if I'm
had sex with more than 2 men
Two
So everybody
men
who
is a
has had
prostitute.
sex with more than 2 men is a
yes,
prostitute.
it's a prostitute. That's
That's
your
your-
definition of a prostitute.
That's your definition.
No, that's your definition.
Ah, you didn't hear. You were
No,
not listening. You were
that is-
sleeping.
you know why I said that's his definition. I'm not someone who sell my body for sex. Wait, I'm not someone who sell my body for sex. I am.
you don't sell your body for money
I don't sell my body for money. Sorry, I
Okay.
don't sell my body for money. He said something earlier on that I'm having a boyfriend, so it means I'm a shower because it's not only one man that has had sex with me.
I never said that.
You said it
No,
before.
I never said
Come
that.
on. You said it before.
I didn't say. You didn't. They are not
About
listening.
the
They are sleeping.
masturbating side. That's what you said.
No, I said
Come on,
that.
that's what you
so let me
said.
repeat for your own sake. So
Okay,
that
so
you
who is the
enjoy.
prostitute? I want to know who a prostitute is.
Well, you are now back in the conversation.
Okay,
And
so who is a prostitute? He called me
My
a prostitute. I
conversation
want to
is-
know who a prostitute is.
so my conversation
Okay,
is.
the prostitute is somebody who has sex in exchange for pleasure
And
money
for-
So she was not listening.
Eh,
So,
Nadi.
Okay,
so
that's
I'm
a
saying that.
prostitute,
So
right?
I'm saying that.
That's not the definition of a prostitute. He doesn't know the definition of a prostitute.
you go to my check dictionary says
And
here.
that's not the definition of a prostitute. Counselor doesn't know the definition of a prostitute. Counselor cannot tell us here that a prostitute is someone who has sex for pleasure, has sex for money, and what else? What else did he say?
So you know what is
No,
a
wait,
prostitute.
what else did he say?
So I don't know.
Come on.
I am wrong.
So
Tell
you want
us
to
who's
say
a
if
prostitute.
if I masturbate or even have sex with someone because I want to reach my orgasm, it means I'm a prostitute.
I'm saying that. So what is? So you give us the right decision.
No,
You get the right.
you are the one who's supposed to give us the right
And
decision.
I'm giving you the right
She's
definition.
about
You say
to
it's
give it.
wrong.
Who is a
Counselor,
prostitute?
Nafisa yerbo we show na yebo bo wonwom na yede
Don't worry, dear, my lord.
Counselor, maybe a dictionary will phone you. A prostitute, noun, a person, in particular a woman, who engages in sexual activity for payment.
Okay. So counselor is telling us that we those who have boyfriends for our sexual needs, we are all prostitutes. Counselor, is that the definition of a prostitute?
Can we have a show?
No, wait, he called me a prostitute
She
for
has-
this show.
she has-
and I want you to understand.
I thought you've read a definition for
He doesn't
her.
know the meaning of it.
Have you read the definition for her?
So
Is
what
it
did they
different
say?
from what I said?
Yes.
Exchanging-
It's different
No, is it different from what I said?
Exchanging sex
Okay.
for money.
Okay.
Is it different from what I said?
So if I have
And
sex for
counselor,
pleasure, is it am I a
counselor
prostitute?
Kade.
Read further.
Counselor
There are more than
Kade.
7 definitions of prostitution.
My dear, I've read the definition of
Pleasure,
prostitute.
money,
There's
in
nothing
exchange
like
of
that, my
gifts.
dear. In exchange of
Ma, me,
gifts, what is
obi
the
ma uba.
exchange in my love?
Obi ma
Having
uba.
sex with
Now
my
the
boyfriend
body fear
doesn't
no
call
no
me a
da.
prostitute.
Eya shower bra.
Although, now this is a sentence.
Come on, my dear.
This is a sentence. Also, although she was paid £15 to join a man at his table, she never prostituted herself.
Although,
The counselor,
although you are reading a sentence.
Okay.
yes, that's
Is that
a
what it is?
verb.
So-
yes.
And do you know what it means? They are telling the verb in using.
Although-
So they are using it in a
Counselor,
sentence.
counselor.
How can we use prostitution in a sentence?
Counselor.
Let's
I
not be
want you to
fanatics
understand
and
that
drama
your
here.
definition of
Do
prostitution
you understand?
is
I'm
wrong.
saying that sex in exchange of money, pleasure, gift is the definition of prostitution.
Please remove the pleasure
If
out
you
because
don't
you are
like
wrong.
it, if you don't like it, you can go to hell, kill yourself,
Pleasure, one of
bury
them-
your head,
Pleasure into the head,
bury your head in the dust. Continue your act of prostitution. Enjoy your shower mentality. But remember, one day
I
you
never
will stop at shower, and when you stop, you will feel the heat. You will feel that
Okay.
my yard, dear enemy.
If not
This is
today's
why we are
Kofi
working
TV
and
show.
telling people that
If not day on Kofi TV. I never knew
between-
our big so-called Councillor Luton is ignorant of even a common word called prostitutes. Seriously, that's the truth.
In fact,
Because
the councillor sister
I can't believe he's telling me that having sex with my boyfriend for pleasure is called prostitution.
and taxi.
It
That's-
doesn't
that's
make
okay.
sense.
That's okay. That's okay. That's okay.
So please stop calling me.
Does it change? Does it change anything I said?
It changed, my dear.
Councillor,
Well,
what time
my
was
dear.
in Porto Rico?
Well, the most important thing.
Counselor.
The most important thing is that
Counselor.
the most important thing we have to learn in life is that if we are talking about people conflicting love and sex, and that is their reason that they think that when you have sex with somebody,
It means
it means the person loves you. You are building a crashing empire.
okay.
Man will love you because you respect him. So men will only express love because you have respect and discipline for him. If you follow a man's order in a relationship, he has nothing to do than to express love to you. So your demand is not about how many rounds of sex you can give. That shows that you love the man. Number two, all of you watching me who you are masturbating, you might think that is the best thing you are doing to save yourself from a particular sin. But you are destroying yourself. That when the time is up for you to use what you have to glorify why God made you, you will not get the originality of it. It's enough you have masturbated. As a man, you will end up having premature ejaculation. As a woman, you end up having unending orgasm. No man can satisfy you. I wish you well, those of you who want to change from self-stimulating because you think that you are better off. Finally, fashion is not nudity. So if you think that when you expose your breast, your butt, that shows that you are practicing fashion, one day you pay the price for it. A man will still love you if you are decently dressed. Because any man who falls for naked women has what we call fetishistic disorder. It's a disorder. When you see a naked woman and you fall for, you have fetishistic disorder. But when you see a covered man, a covered woman, and you desire, you are a hunter, there is something in you that will hunt and will wish to see. When I unveil this thing, how will it be? So don't think that your marketing tool is going naked. It is a mental disorder. In case you need help, write this number down before you disgrace yourself. And as I drop the number, I still want to say our condolences to the family of the late Kojo Yafi, who has made me dress this way today. Thanks to Bodyline Clothing for my suit. But let me say our condolences to Kojo Yafi's family, the wife to be precise, and children left behind. May his soul rest in perfect peace. And may the family have a replacement by any standard. If Jesus Christ died at age 33 but resurrected again, just maybe one day we'll have a better replacement for Kojo Yafi. Despite group of company, I've missed a guy. And the lessons I'm learning from Kojo Yafi is big. He started as a marketer and ended up as a drive time host. It means that in life, everything you want to do is possible. Maybe this is what God planned for him. Maybe not. May his soul rest in perfect peace. And thanks to all of you who are mourning with us. I think I had the last show with him before he died off. And we didn't see him again. I wish the family my deepest condolence. If you still want to reach me to change your masturbating life before you start your premature ejaculation, 0277 is my number. 609 644. I am fully responsible for my statements. 0277 609 644. Nafisa's dressing is a bad example, so don't copy. Because you can't be Nafisa.
Yes, it's
Thank
true.
you very much.
Nafisa,
Don't
your
copy because you can't be me.
Nafisa, your final words.
Okay, thank you so much, guys, for watching. As don't mind what he said, okay?
It's not watching us, it's watching you.
Don't mind what he
actually.
said. My dressing is okay. Well, I love you all. Good night. Masturbating is good, so please keep on masturbating. So far, you are not going to cheat on your partner. It's good. I love you.
Aha, oh yeah, Friday night. Jibeti, when I was saying I sent my head to bro one. Wama meeting my someone for wasa. Ethiopian Airlines here that one as papa plan to contraceptive. Edu hunere fan and jinjin biala wambem. KTA mobile phones are papa. Efra no muda hormonum clear. Mama G Empire. Product papa besia fo ebu wonsa why as yo wusisu me hwehwe wuti pow.
Sorry. Tomorrow is my daughter's birthday. I want to wish her happy birthday.
Go ahead.
Yes, tomorrow is my daughter's birthday.
But they say there's no father love, so why would we?
I want to wish
her
I think your cameraman is celebrating the birthday with my daughter. And I want on behalf of my wife want to wish my daughter a happy birthday and take this opportunity to wish my wife a happy delivery day. Oh. Congratulations, my dear. Thank you so much.
Congratulations,
congratulations to my wife. A happy delivery day. Yes. Whatever pain you went through to deliver this wonderful baby, beautiful girl for us. Oh. May the Lord replenish that effort. Amen. May every mark on yourself go off. May your daughter's growth wipe away your tears and your pain.
Amen.
She will live and become what you wanted to be. Amen. I promise to take good care of your daughter, and she will grow and become that you wanted to be for you. Thank you so much, and a happy delivery day to my wife, Mrs. Councillor George Lutrot. On behalf of myself and our family, we thank you for allowing me to impregnate you. And happy birthday to all of you who tomorrow happens to be your birthday, including Frederica Aola Akwa Lutrot. Happy birthday to you. Thank you for the opportunity.
Happy birthday, Frederica. And happy birthday to Yankasayan very own sweetheart, Panta.
Happy birthday.
And let's start off with Pepe Biochina. You best sue for free, na punching kaka. Need that check here so far. Mpocho, one stay tuned. Na, woman share video. Yeah. Nafisa baby.
Yeah, baby.
Nafisa baby.
Yeah, baby. Nafisa. Hello, me Doria say. Says you na baby do feel.
Oh, good on.
Hello, me Doria say. Says you na baby do feel.
Oh, good on.
Hello, me Doria say. Says you na baby do feel.
Oh, good on.